What's going on, guys? So I'm pretty happy to talk about this. Kingdom Hearts is something that I've mentioned before. Obviously, everybody at this point probably knows that I am a super fanboy of it, something that I didn't actually care for at one point in time, and then got reintroduced, and I love it. I can't stop talking about it. Now, I think it's kind of crazy. I just did a video on it talking about how much I liked it, and then now they've been announced they are coming to Steam. That's another platform it's cool to see it go to. Now, it's been pretty much released on everything but Steam, which I think is a little late, but better late than never because that's an entire audience that they could reach out to. It's a good franchise, and it's cool to see this coming to them. Just the fact that it's so late is just weird. And that's not all. Here's something I thought was a little crazy. So, since I've been going down this whole nostalgia trip of watching nothing but Kingdom Hearts videos, a few of them actually mentioned how it's never been ported to Steam. That's the one place these people wanted to port it to because of the mod community. You know, such a heavy mod community, they feel like they could do a lot of justice. And by justice, I mean goofy shit. Obviously, it increases the replay value for being able to mod it because of the things they can do in modding is so crazy. I got into like getting into PC gaming just because of Skyrim for mods, and kind of long story short, I still play PC games here and there. I don't really stream them because I don't know, my setup messes that all up. I tried to do one video that involved me playing one. It just kind of failed because it's hard to set that up. And that's actually the only good news I have right now. Here's some really bad news. I think it goes without saying, Ubisoft is absolute ass. Not that they make just horrible games. I mean, if the games weren't, IP'd as Assassin's Creed or something, they wouldn't be horrible games to me. I just think that what they originally were doing and what they're doing now is just not Assassin's Creed. And I think a lot of people can agree, like, it's just not, it's not that it's a bad game. It's just, it's not Assassin's Creed. It's not a good change. And with the new one coming out, I'm not going to get into the argument about the characters, this, that, and the other. It's been going back and forth. There's been people that had somewhat of an educated guess while people are mad. And then another one's just people being angry in general. A lot of arguments between pandering, not pandering. Oh, this is accurate. This isn't, blah, 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 blah. I'm not getting into that. I think it's a weird argument. But what I will say is that their prices are stupid. Now, this is not unheard of. They've done it before. They've always, for at least a long time now, had the regular edition, the premium edition, and then a gold edition. Now, I want it to be known, this is kind of part of the problem, and this is what I wanted to pull up. So, but you can't see my mouse, but you can see the base game pre-order bonus, which usually has base game, pre-order bonus, season pass, and 3-day early access, which at this point in time is just stupid to include. All it does is, like, just say the season pass. Don't even have the 3 days early access. That's dumb. And normally you're already being completely ruined by a bunch of garbage anyway, plus the updates. And then we get to the Ultimate Edition, which is going to be base game, pre-order bonus, season pass, 3-day early access, and the Ultimate Pack, which is dumb. There's some day one DLC basically coming with this stuff, but that's another thing. Like, if you have day one stuff, why even do any of this? And then you have the Ultimate Edition with day one Ubisoft Plus. So you have base game, pre-order bonus, season pass, 3 days early access, Ultimate Pack, included in Ubisoft Plus, 100 plus PC games, including new releases. Now, $17.99 is actually worse than I thought. I didn't know it was going to be this high. I didn't realize $17.99 was their price mark. But, they're going to be like, oh, well, you get 100 games. You're getting this. At the same time, most everybody that's going to be buying your new game owns all your old games or is tired of them. You don't have a library of, like, replayable games to that degree that people don't already own. And I hope to God people are not going to sell their games, which aren't going to be worth much, just to pay for this. Now, I had to pull this up on, like, Twitter because apparently I can't get on Ubisoft because it says I have connection error. Only to Ubisoft. I assume it's because of a VPN and they would love to track my data. But yeah, I can't get on their website to pull it up. But this is the stuff it's come down to. Now, there's a few other things. You're wanting to price hike this to that price for a bunch of bullshit that you're probably going to be peddling through it. It might be okay. It's going to be a whole bunch of skins. We know that. There's just going to be a shit ton of skins that nobody's going to really care that much about. When we already have Ghost of Tsushima, We also have Rise of the Ronin, which honestly is going to outplay this too. That's the worst part about this. While it probably will look okay, let's go ahead and be honest. We know what to expect Ubisoft to look like. They're not going to be at the same graphical level that we've seen from Ghost of Tsushima. Let's be honest. Ghost of Tsushima, while it definitely doesn't have the 3D landscape too. I mean, let's go ahead and look at it. While yes, you do go up, you're not freely going up as much as you do in Assassin's Creed. So it's going to be a little different. But to make matters worse, we already know what to expect from Ubisoft. It's going to be glitchy. It's going to be a problem. It's not going to be like some other games when they come out. Yeah, there's a little bit of minor glitches. It's Ubisoft we're talking about. The only people that beat them in glitches is Bethesda. And I wish I could say Bethesda's ain't better, but no, they're literally just as bad. I mean, they have game-breaking glitches come out day one with Assassin's Creed. The only thing that you get with Assassin's Creed day one is all of the exploits that come with it. Because yes, they have tons of them. That's the only good thing about it, is they will be, super large amounts of exploits that everybody's going to be able to touch base on by just farming. They're going to have goofy farms. Now, there's a few things that they did say is coming out with it that's kind of cool, but I'll probably get it just so I can play it on stream and review it. I think that's going to be my only stance on it, is I'm going to purchase it just so I can see if it's even good. Which it's going to be okay. I'm not going to say it's going to be a bad game. It's just with all the controversy behind it, which I think is kind of weird, and all the other shit, I just think this is going to be a bad rap for them right now. I know I've went on a tangent for a long time on the negative, which is Ubisoft, and not the positive. That's because I think I've talked enough about, Kingdom Hearts. But yeah, tell me what you guys think. Also, when it comes out that, prior weekend or whatever, or that weekend it comes out or whatever, I'll be streaming it. Please come by. If you don't know, on the weekends, when I don't have a set schedule yet, so when I get a chance, I stream on the weekends until I get a better understanding of how to stream and when people are liking it, stuff like that. Give me time. Please be patient. I'm trying to get my streaming a little bit more consistent. But yeah, that's about all I got to say. Y'all have a good one.